Hey there, I'm Dan Fitzpatrick at StockMarketMentor.com, and on this free chart video I want to look at Amazon. Here's why. First of all, they announced earnings that surprised the street to the upside. It's still all about Prime. I will tell you this. If a damn drone starts flying somebody's package over my house, I'm going to snap it with a slingshot. That is too George Jetson-ish for me. It just doesn't work for me. And you think about it because, I want to have something delivered to my house by a drone. Fine. How about the shopaholic next to you who loves to buy Amazon stuff because they love to have something by their house, dropped by their house too. I don't know if you've ever had one of those drones follow you while you're hiking. I have. And it's a little nerve-wracking. So, like I said, just be warned. Just be warned. If you live near me and you got a drone flying over me, lights out. Anyway, and then you can sue me for destroying property, and I'll make my case, and I won't go to jail. Anyway, so Amazon, enough of the editorializing. Nice gap up right now. Just look at where support and resistance is. Clear down to 340, clear up to 360, which is right around here. This isn't quite so relevant because it's so far back in time, but it is a natural place for folks to be selling. What's more relevant is this: from the bottom to the top, Amazon's up about 25%. So it's definitely overbought. Massive volume on Friday, as you might expect. So just be careful about buying it. I wouldn't buy it unless you're looking for a trade on Monday and Tuesday and the stock breaks above 360. But generally speaking, you don't want to buy a stock that's up over almost 14% in one day to get into a position. You buy that later. But I want to show you the 5-minute chart because this may look like it would have been like a really easy trade to make, like a day trade or something, and it really wasn't. Okay, let's look here. Okay, here's the intraday chart. This is the first 5-minute bar. Okay, the stock, if you're buying here, great, you make a couple bucks on the first thing in the morning, but ultimately the stock moves lower. Okay, so what are you going to do? Short it here? Great. Seems like a logical thing to do. The only problem is that's like an hour into trading, and most of the trading has already taken place. If the stock was going to tank, it would have tanked by now. So it's a drift lower. Now you say, okay, well, I'm going to be long. I'm going to be, I'll buy this thing. Okay, so the stock finally breaks out. Great. You make a whopping 2% if you happen to buy right at the bottom and sell at the top. Bottom line is there was really no money to be made here in this stock. And by the way, there's a reason why I teach a course, which you can, of course, get on DVD. We just taught it back in November to rave reviews, called The 59-Minute Trader. It's essentially the first hour of trading. After that, the fireworks are pretty much over. So I teach people how to trade profitably the first hour of trading. After that, whatever. Bottom to top, great. This would have been a nice trade. If you had known that the stock was going to go 4.5%, then wouldn't you have bought like right down here, loaded the boat, everything you had, and sold right up here? Okay, 5.5%. Shoot, I'll take that in a day with everything I own. Problem is you don't know that. Nobody knows that. And so to sit here and say, I could have made this much money, woulda, coulda, shoulda, it's just really not true. You're managing risk, and this was a risky stock to be day trading on Friday simply because there was not a lot of potential reward because of the way the stock had opened and the way it was trading during the first hour or so. So just keep that in mind. Don't get all lathered up about day trading a stock if it's not day tradable. Okay. All right, members, I got a really good weekend update for you. Very, very detailed on biotech, on various stocks. I'm trying to get you to make some money and definitely not be losing some money. So pay attention, okay? I'm giving you pearls.